Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another week in our life. Today, Sierra and I are going to start off by working out, which I'm kind of thinking the gym's probably going to be busy given that it's the new year and people probably have today off of work. So I'm probably just going to have like a whatever happens at the gym happens kind of day. But after we work out, we're going to shower at the gym so we can go straight to Starbucks and do some studying from there. If you are new to our channel or are not really sure why Sierra and I are still doing all this studying after having just graduated, it's because once you graduate from physical therapy school, you have to then take the state licensure exam of whichever state you want to practice in, and those happen at set dates throughout the year. So January 25th and 26th is the next test date, so Sierra and I are taking our test on the 25th. So the next 3.5 weeks, basically. Our main priority is studying for that. And so the amount of time I spend studying each day varies, and I haven't really been studying on the weekends because I don't really think I need to. But it's been about anywhere from like 3 to 5 hours a day or so is typically what we've been doing. And I think today is like a 5-hour day. So, okay, let's get our things and get to the gym. So Megan and I are now heading to Starbucks. Gonna spend a few hours studying there. Maybe get groceries after. We only need a couple things because we're getting HelloFresh tomorrow supposedly. So just a couple things to get us through the day. How long do you think we'll be at Starbucks? We should just get pepperoni though, because we have other pizza stuff.
We don't have pizza bread.
Oh, did we finish that? Oh, well then we'll get more of that. How long should we? We have like a bowl.
It's gross.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We need more groceries than I thought. So probably stay at Starbucks until like maybe 12:30 or something. So about 3 hours there for the morning. So now that Megan and I are finished studying at Starbucks, gotta get 3 hours in. I'm actually doing a PT final exam course that's supposed to be like the 3 weeks leading up to the NPTE, this like expedited course that just kind of runs you through all the big stuff. Megan's not doing that, but with the course I get like access to these different lectures. So pretty much what I was doing for this full 3 hours this morning was doing their non-systems course review, and those just pre-recorded lectures, and they give you access to the notes and stuff. And then throughout the week for the next 3 weeks, there's 4 different live sessions that I think are roughly an hour each. So my first one for that will be tonight at around 7:30. But like this week it's all musculoskeletal stuff. Next week is cardio pulm, I think, and then the last one is neuromuscular, or it's like some variation of that. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how I like it. It was $100 with like the discount that I got. So if you guys are studying for your NPTE at any point in the future, I'll let you know what I think of this course when I'm done. So now that we finished up grocery shopping, we're going to make some lunch. I don't know how big of a franchise or chain Blaze is, but it's a pizza restaurant, and Megan and I have started making our own at-home versions where they have like this take two or whatever it's called, where you get like half of your own personal pizza and then you get like a little Caesar salad.
And this air fryer,
you can do it in the oven too, but like it's just like, it's so easy, so quick, and it's just like so satisfying and filling, and I feel pretty good about eating it, so that's a plus. But we're going to make some of that now. So something that I am trying to be more mindful of, specifically for this new year, you know, setting all those goals and resolutions, is drinking more water. My goal right now is just to try and drink 1 of these a day. I know some of you guys probably are looking at me like I drink like 5 of those in one day. But this is a good starting goal for me because I'm someone who could literally go like a whole week without drinking like water. Like I just
prefer to lean towards my flavored drinks and don't really crave water, even when I'm working out. Like, I don't usually bring like a water bottle with me or anything, so I know it's not good. Hence, my goal of trying to drink one of these a day, which yesterday I did it. We're on day 2 here, so hopefully I can keep it up. All done. This is what it looks like. It's been very good again, very filling, so highly recommend if you're looking for a new lunch or dinner idea. Up next on our agenda, we still have more studying to do later today, but going to push that more into the evening / later afternoon. Megan and I are now going to try and do some podcast planning. We're planning on recording that episode tomorrow on Tuesday, but it's a New Year's Eve resolutions and goals episode, so naturally we have to have our goals and resolutions planned out a little bit and figure out what else we might want to talk about during the episode. And then I also have on my to-do list, this is very important stuff, I want to order a swimsuit for when we go to Hawaii, and I also am on the hunt for a nice pair of denim shorts that are a little bit longer. I'm not talking Bermuda short length, but just like, I feel like all the shorts that I have are just, I think like one pair of jean shorts actually, but like it's just, they're short and they're fine, but like I like the look / I feel more comfortable with just something a little bit longer, and I've been struggling to try and find shorts like that. So if you have any recommendations of longer, like not long, but just longer jean shorts that give me like a few inches of inseam to like make me feel comfortable and covered, then I would appreciate that. I've been looking, so maybe I'll have ordered something already by the end of this week, I don't know, but always down for more recommendations also. Also, just watching some bowl games. It's on an ad right now, but it's muted while I was talking to you guys. You guys get to join me on this little outing that I'm making myself go on. I didn't really want to leave the house, but I have to drop off my stepbrother's Secret Santa gift that was delayed from Christmas. It's called Photosynthesis. I quite honestly have no idea what this game is. It's just on his list. And then after I drop this off, I'm going to wash my car because the weather's actually going to be a little bit, not like warm, but above freezing, and my car is dirty. I haven't washed it in quite a bit. So I just figure we need a refresh, you know, start of the year, have my car be nice and clean. Just dropped the game off. He actually gave me a tour of his house because I haven't been here since he moved in. So got a quick tour, and now I'm going to go wash my car. I actually did see there's a ton of car washes by our house, and one of them when we drove by this morning said that if I like text something to a number, I can get a free car wash, so I might test that out and see if it works. So I'm in the car wash right now. The free car wash did work. So yeah, it's one of those like test it out and then you can get like a membership, I think. So I don't know if I'll do that, but I will accept the free car wash. I'm gonna try and get another hour of studying in here. It is about 4 o'clock, so that'll take me to 5, and then that'll be 4 hours of studying, and then I have that PT final exam live session that I think is roughly an hour, so that I'm going to be counting towards my 5 hours, and that'll give me 5 hours. So I'm probably gonna finish up that pre-recorded course for the non-systems section, and then I might start running through some Quizlets again that I haven't run through today, and that altogether will probably get me to an hour. So that is my plan. But just for those of you interested, this is the crash course that I signed up for. That is the live sessions, so I haven't really done anything with that. That starts today. This is the one that I started and I'm going to finish here this hour. That's the non-systems section. These 4 came with the course that I signed up with. I don't know if it normally does. It also has a crash course for lymphatic system stuff, integumentary system, and then gait training and deviations. So I'm gonna get back to this one. We're gonna get started on making our dinner for tonight, which is kind of random, but we were inspired by, the first thing we saw at the grocery store was like this pre-seasoned chicken, which was like Parmesan something something whatever, and I was like, okay, maybe it reminded me of like it would be nice to have on top of like some pasta similar to like a HelloFresh recipe we've done in the past. So we just looked up a recipe that kind of reminded us of that, and that's what we're making. We have this Parmesan pesto chicken, some sauce, some whipping cream, some
angel hair pasta, olive oil, red chili flakes, and then shallots, which we are hoping is just green onions. Well, here's dinner. We'll have to hope that these tastes mesh well together. And the verdict is? It was good. So now we have to do all the cleanup.
So we figured now would be as good a time as any to give you guys an update on how we're doing as far as reading those books that we picked for our blind picking our TBR video. So I finished reading Dark Matter. So that's one of the 4 books that I picked out. I give it 4 stars. My first book that I was doing was The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, and I once again was unable to get myself to read it. I read 30 pages, which is more than I read last time. And the goal was to try and get to 100, but it was painful for me to pick that book up and try to read it. So I gave up on it. So now I started this one last night. I also read another book that was not on my TBR. But I'm now reading 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. And so I am planning on trying to finish it by the weekend or so. Hopefully I'm trying to stay consistent with. I think it'll be good. The faster you read that, the less confused you'll be overall. Because this book, you have to be laser sharp focused. You cannot take a long time to read it. I think you'd be lost. As far as our 2023 reading goals, my goal for this year is to read 50 books, which is an upgrade from my goal of 40 last year. And my goal is to read 45. Okay, so just about 7:30. I got in here a little bit early so I can get everything pulled up, and then I think there's probably some slides that I can download. But yeah, I'm curious to see, what this is like, and I think that at least since I'm studying for the next 3 weeks anyways, it's a little bit of a change of pace. It's more interactive. Hey everyone, it is Tuesday. Crazy night last night. Meg and I were watching Monday Night Football. I think probably a lot of other people were, maybe some of you were, watching the Buffaloes versus Bengals, and saw everything that happened with Damar Hamlin. So I woke up this morning and saw the latest update was that he was in a critical but stable condition. So yeah, we spent most of last night just kind of trying to keep tabs on what was going on. Obviously didn't talk to you guys too much last night, but obviously hoping and praying that his condition gets better. Hopefully we get some positive updates soon. But as far as today, pretty low-key day, similar to yesterday. Gotta get some studying done. I have another one of those PTFE classes this evening at 7:30 again. I actually thought that last night it ran for about an hour and a half. I think they usually run between 60 and 90 minutes, but I enjoyed the class. I think it was good to just get some study tips and extra bonus information helpful for test taking. That's not just specifically learning content, because obviously I can do that on my own. It's nice to have some insight onto things that are focused on in the exam or how they might try and trip you up in the exam, things like that. So I am having some breakfast. I have 2 chocolate chip muffins that I just reheated, and some milk. So I slept in a little bit. It's almost 9 o'clock. My goal, I don't know how much I want to study today. I could do what I did yesterday and do 4 hours on my own, and then the hour to hour and a half of the class. I think I'll just kind of see what I end up feeling. But I'm gonna probably eat this and then study shortly.
Alright, let's talk through our plans for today and studying. So, slept in a little bit this morning. Kind of didn't intend to. I was trying to get up earlier, but I was just too tired, so I kept hitting snooze. And you know what? That's okay, because there's only so much longer I'm going to be able to not have a job and do that. So, started studying around 9. My goal is to study for about 4 hours today, And so I'd like to do as much of that like right away as possible. Made some breakfast. I've got some cinnamon rolls, and then my big thing today is I'm taking another practice test tomorrow. I don't know if Sierra is or not, but you know, since I'm doing it tomorrow, I would like to feel like I've kind of covered just about a little bit of everything. And so, I mean, I've definitely been like hitting different sections of the book, and so now I'm kind of like going back through. Something that's been working well for me is there's just certain things that you kind of have to like memorize or like quiz yourself on a little bit. And thankfully, since this is such a standardized test and this book is a pretty common book that people use to study, I've been able to search like NPTE, fill in the blank with whatever I'm trying to find, and a lot of times there's already Quizlets made about this stuff. So then Sierra's been organizing, and then I copied her. She's been creating folders for different like neuro, musculoskeletal, cardiopulm, and like putting different Quizlets into those folders so that we can just kind of like go back and like, it's good to just like consistently keep pulling those up.
I'd be doing like capsular patterns and loose pack, close pack position every day, which is good because if you would have asked me what this stuff was, you know, not so long ago, I've been like roughly, like, I don't know. But now I'm like, boom, boom, boom.
So just getting some repetition in. We're sitting at home today because it's probably best to not just like give ourselves an excuse to go to Starbucks every day. But yeah,
every day.
We'll be here for a bit. Alright, we are at 11 o'clock right now, so we're kind of halfway through our study session. Sierra's making some hot chocolate right now for herself, and then this is not a sponsored vlog, but Sierra and I wanted to try HelloFresh again just to kind of keep things a little simpler this week and just planned out. We have the yogurt marinated chicken with garlic sauce. We've got garlic herb tortellini. Why do we have 4 recipes in here? Like this one I don't think we have. We have fully loaded turkey and rice skillet. Oh, I don't remember getting this one. Okay, that one kind of doesn't look familiar to me either. So, what's in here? Let's find out.
This one's the garlic herb tortellini.
Pepper and zucchini gnocchi. We did get that.
This one's fully loaded turkey and rice skillet.
We're officially done studying for today, which today's studying flew by. Like, I don't know, I was just like, it was like, time was just like running away, and I was like, wait, like I haven't, I didn't even do cardiopulm, because I was like looking at neuro stuff, and I was just like, I need to like look at a little more neuro stuff. I actually feel like, I kind of like, you know when you're like taking a book, you just like flip through the pages? That's what I did for cardiopulm. And I was kind of like, I think I've mostly covered some of this stuff, versus like there's some neuro stuff that I feel like I should look at this before tomorrow. So we're gonna do our DIY Blaze, half a pizza, half a Caesar salad lunch. I have a package that got delivered from Amazon. I have 2 things in here. So first I ordered some shelves for my bathroom. I'll pull these out later, maybe if I decide to hang it up. But I needed like a towel rack thing to go on like the side, and then I needed like some organization, and so I found this. That was basically exactly what I was looking for, hopefully. And then I'm less loyal to Lululemon than I have been in the past, and so I've been interested in trying more affordable activewear if possible. So these are a pair of Camo Fitness leggings that I was mostly intrigued by the price, and also the fact that they don't have a front seam, and they kind of have like some curved glute seams. So I figured I would just try them out and see what I think. I would say the material feels thicker than Lululemon, and it feels like decent material, but like it's not like a Lululemon dupe or anything. Alright, we are getting set up here in the podcast room. So This week's episode, we're going to be talking all about New Year's goals, resolutions, and kind of like, I think we're both taking different approaches a little bit this year, so we're just going to talk through what we're going to try out. So if you guys have any interest in listening to that, then the episode will already be up by the time this vlog goes up, so you can go check it out. According to the Instagram, it's linked down below, so go check it out. Alright, so here I am done podcasting. I'm now setting up to film a TikTok review of these leggings, so yeah, I'm gonna do that, but then like I'll give you guys like a brief, like my overall thoughts once I try them on for the vlog as well. Alright, so I just recorded my very casual TikTok, but these are basically what the leggings look like, and my overall thoughts on them are that they are nice. I would not say that they are Lululemon Align dupe, but I do think that they are a solid pair of leggings, especially for the price, and I will plan on trying to work out with them, and I think they will probably do just fine, but they are a little bit thicker than Aligns, so just something to keep in mind if you are interested in that, or if you're interested in them at all. So here and I have decided to do a little Barnes & Noble run since we got some new gift cards over Christmas, and it's always fun to just go look around, see what new books are out. I don't know if we're gonna get any specific books. I don't necessarily have books that I'm like dying to get. Actually, if they have The Bodyguard, I would get that probably, because that is one that is like the only one I can really think of that I'd be like, I've been wanting to get that book, but I really don't know if it's been in stores or not. So it wasn't too long of a trip for Barnes & Noble, but we both left empty-handed. They don't have The Bodyguard there. I did end up looking to see. I mean, first I was searching, and then I was like, it's not where I would think it would be. And so I looked online, and they did not have it. But otherwise, usually like when I'm going around Barnes & Noble, unless I've been like on Book Talk or people that I watch on YouTube like have talked about a book where I'm like intrigued and it's like on my mind, I kind of resort to looking through like the main sections of books that are out, or just walking around like the bookshelves and seeing if any of the covers draw my attention. And today, all of the covers that drew my attention, I scanned, and then the reviews were not good, and I was like, okay, never mind. So we are going home. A little past 7 o'clock here, Megan was reading, I took a nap. Now we're gonna make some dinner. So hopefully this turns out good. Alright, last thing is adding and drizzling this on top. Something that's nice about HelloFresh, and this is again not an ad, but they typically make Sierra and I try things that we wouldn't normally try. Because all this looks good, except for I'm iffy about the last toppings. Although tomatoes usually fine, but I don't know, we'll see. Looks pretty close to the photo though, if I say so myself. I'm coming back for seconds, so verdict was, I think it's pretty good. And actually, this is what we have to talk about when we say HelloFresh makes us try new things. I usually don't have any like sour cream or mayonnaise, but it was pretty good. So, just that much. I'm not super hungry, but it was easy and pretty filling. Now that everything's cleaned up from dinner, I'm gonna find something to just put on the TV, and then I need to edit the podcast episode together, which hopefully doesn't take too long. And then I forgot Sierra had her one live stream class tonight, so I was gonna say we should work on planning the TC2 video, but I might just do that kind of on my own, I guess. And then after doing that, my only other thing on my to-do list today was that I was gonna try and read to page 175 of this so I don't fall behind, because I already didn't read as much as I was planning on reading yesterday, which is fine. It's really just kind of like an arbitrary goal, but I'm at page like 68 right now, I think. So. Alright, I finished my Zoom thing about an hour ago. Megan and I have actually just been kind of prepping and planning a potential TC2 video that we started planning a couple weeks ago, and just kind of are getting back to it in the new year, so hopefully, I mean, I'm liking how it's, you know, forming right now. We're just doing like a lot of outline stuff,
really trying to be more intentional with these videos that we're planning, as opposed to, you know, in the days of old, coming up with 4 video ideas and then just like going to record them without any idea of what we were doing. So obviously the videos we're doing now are a little bit more, like they require more planning anyways, but yeah, certainly a different approach that we're doing now. Alright, going to finish off the night with a little s'mores treat, which we definitely could make in the microwave. We've done it before, but Megan found a way to do it in the air fryer that she's just dying to try.
I'm just like hoping the marshmallows would be like crispier or something, or I don't know.
We'll give our verdict and then we'll let you know if it's worth doing it in the air fryer or if you should just keep doing it in the microwave. So, mixed results right now. Marshmallow is
I
definitely...
smelled things getting burnt, so I opened the air fryer.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you picked up on camera, but like graham
That one's
cracker
burnt.
is definitely burnt.
And then it was kind of like all of them kind of flew all over the place, so then I had to like move 2 of them like back over here because they were like not on those graham crackers at all. There's certainly like there is more crispiness in some spots, but like do you see how messy this has been so far?
Yeah, I don't know. Worth it? Maybe not. I would maybe stick to the microwave method. We're gonna finish chowing down on these, clean up a little bit, and then probably head to bed. So we will see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, it is just before 8 o'clock, and that means today is test day. So I'm gonna try and find something to eat for breakfast quick, and then I will head upstairs to my room because I'm probably gonna take the practice test up there. Sierra's probably gonna use our office. And I'm hoping that I'd like to get somewhere in the 80% because I think that would be good. But yeah, should be done around noon. Alright, we had some bacon and eggs, so that is what our breakfast is. Sierra's also up now making her breakfast. Here's where I will be getting cozy for the next few hours. I've got my glasses because I'm going to wear those. I have a water bottle, my laptop obviously, and then I'm 99% sure that during the test you get a whiteboard that you can write stuff on, so I have just a little notepad and a pen so that I can use. I actually had that last time too. I did a practice test and I really didn't use it a whole lot. So this is the very last Score Builders practice test that we have. We had 3 that we could use when I think the school purchased the program for us, honestly. So 3 that came with that one, and then we took a PEAT already, which is through something else, and then we do have 1 other practice exam available through that. And I'm planning on taking that one January 16th, which is like a week and a half before our exam. And that is what I'm planning on having be my last one, hopefully, before the actual test. Okay, it is 11:40 and I finished my practice exam probably like 10 or 20 minutes ago. I've just been kind of going through some of like that breaks down based off of like different questions, different sections. So I've just been kind of looking at that. I don't know if Megan's done or not. She hasn't come downstairs, but I suspect if she's not done, she'll probably be done soon. This was the best of those 3 Score Builders practice exams, my best one yet, so that's good. And I would have passed technically. It's hard to tell with these Score Builders ones if you like technically pass or not, because there's technically no percentage for passing the MPTE. It's mostly like scaled scores and stuff, so it's hard to get an exact feel, but like technically I would have passed, I think. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to probably get ready to head out to the gym soon. I think Megan's probably planning on coming with. Just rinsed off. I am heating up some leftovers from last night for lunch. I actually have a hair appointment scheduled for today that was originally scheduled for 4 o'clock, but my hairstylist just texted me saying that someone canceled, so I can go in sooner, which means I've got to leave in like 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try and eat this pretty quick and then head out. My last hair appointment was June, so my hair is growing out quite a bit. Planning on cutting it to probably about collarbone length and then also getting the color touched up. But I'm excited. I'm trying someone new, and we'll see how it goes. Now that I have showered, I'm going to reheat some leftovers, which I might just have the rest of this. And I really don't have a whole lot on my to-do list for the rest of the day, but I do want to, one of the things on my to-do list was that I was going to update my resume and then send it to Haley to look at and see if she has any other tips or anything for me before I send it, or like I have a job in theory that like is kind of at like the top of my list in terms of like submitting resumes to, there's nothing really I'm waiting for except for that, in theory, I assume like I have to be ready to like do interviews and stuff then, and all of that, which, you know, time's coming, but it's also weird just because like, it'd be weird to just like start my job if Sierra like hasn't even like applied or done interviews and stuff for her job, if she just has to like keep waiting for like a specific setting. So, but I am kind of like, I can't just keep pushing it off because of her, so yeah. And then besides that, I wanted to read today. My book is starting to pick up a little bit. I'm at like page 100 right now, and I'd like to at least read 75 pages today, maybe more. Okay, I ended up editing more of my resume than I was expecting to, but I am done doing that now. I sent it to Haley, and now my hair is pretty dry, so I'm gonna go style it quick. Okay, I really do not have like good lighting in the corner of my room that I'm in right now. I made a TikTok about this, but I haven't mentioned this in the vlog necessarily, but I got a, well, I guess I said I got it in my what I got for Christmas video, but I have the Shark Flex style now. So I'm gonna use the blow dry attachment quick just to kind of, well, I honestly probably don't need to. My hair is pretty dry, so I might brush through it. And then I usually split my hair in two sections. I'll go through the bottom section with this one, and then I'll decide if I want to do this one on top or the actual like curl one. Alright, finished up. The lighting is obviously not great right now because it's dark. But I'm gonna head home. Megan wanted me to stop and get some pop on the way back, so I'll probably do that. Alright, here's my hair immediately after doing it. I'm gonna let it sit for just a little bit longer before I kind of like shake it out a little bit. You can see it looks a little funny because the underneath section I did not use the air wrap. But once this drops a little bit and I shake it out, then it should hopefully blend pretty well. Hopefully the back looks okay. It is time for HelloFresh meal number 2, which we are doing tortellini, and then we also have garlic bread, so we're preheating the oven for that as well.
That's our little contribution to the meal. So just finished making dinner. This is what Megan's looks like. She didn't start yet. And then this is what the meal looks like. So I'd say we did a pretty good job.
Sierra's doing her class thing right now, so I figured that I would try to go ahead and start reading my book because I actually still have not done that yet today.
Okay, so finished up my Zoom session quite a bit ago, ate some ice cream, and then I think we're probably gonna get ready for bed at some point soon. I'm gonna try and go upstairs and read for a little bit. How's your reading going? Do you need more?
I did read some, and then I was getting tired, so then I took a 20-minute nap.
Oh, nice. All right, well, we will see you guys tomorrow for Thursday.
Okay, good morning. Happy Thursday. Today, we're finally on like the tail end of the week, which it's been like such a long week for no reason. Sierra and I are going to do a Starbucks study day today. I only had that I wanted to study for 3 hours today. It was kind of going to be like my shorter day. I don't know what Sierra had intended, but I'm going to go straight to working out from there. Sierra doesn't want to, so I'll drop her off back at home. Also, because I did my hair yesterday, but I've done this like the second time now, like where I've like slept with my hair in like a bun after I styled it. So when I take it out in the morning, it still is like styled. And I think it works pretty well because just sleeping on it, like my hair falls pretty fast. So if you haven't tried it, like I literally just like pull my hair up, twist it all the way around, and then put it in a bun. And it's also comfortable to sleep in. So yeah, I have my car getting started, so I need to pack my backpack with my laptop and my books and stuff, and then we should be good to go. Alright, we finished looking at stuff at Starbucks. It is cold in my car, so I am shivering. We honestly only basically like reviewed the stuff we got wrong, and then it was like 12 o'clock. So anyways, we're gonna go back home. I kind of think that I'm just gonna wait to work out one of the days this weekend Slash like I'm gonna work out tomorrow too, but it's cold and I don't really want to drop Sierra off and then have to go to the gym. So change of plans. I can actually put on some Survivor, is it Toucan Teens or do you know what it's called? Kind of watching that a little bit. Made some lunch. This is a late lunch. It's almost like 3 o'clock right now and I've just been sitting doing nothing. So some leftovers from dinner a little bit earlier in the week. All right, I'm gonna try and be a little productive, and so I'm gonna try and hang these shelves up in my bathroom. I need to grab a tape measure and then I will show you what it looks like right now, what the plan is, and then hopefully the process. All right, so previous owners left this here. It was hanging on the wall. However, once I painted my bathroom, I took it off, I filled the holes in, knowing that I didn't want that there. So it's been hanging out there ever since. So I have 2 shelves now that are like the exact same, but first I need to attach the towel thing to the bottom of one of them. Okay, so on none of these shelves is there spots to screw this into, so you literally just screw it yourself and hope for the best, I guess. So here's behind the camera to help me kind of determine where a good height is. I'm gonna be like reaching, but is that a level? It doesn't look level. You hold it. Do you think it will? No. So I had to take the mirror off in order to like get the screwdriver to fit in there to get the thing screwed into the wall. Put the towel on just to see what that looked like. I'm debating on, I might just like put stuff on that shelf and I might not put the second one up, and then if I need to later, I could. I am like, does it stick out too much, or like, I don't really know what a better solution is, but I'm just gonna put things kind of like how I envisioned them and we'll see what I think. Okay, here's what it looks like. I think it looks cute. It's so much cleaner. Nothing's just like on the counter now. And I'm just gonna keep the other shelf in my closet so that if at a later date I decide I want one above it, then I can do that. But I honestly, like, that's all the products that I have right now, so they all fit on there. So I'll just leave it at that for now. Last HelloFresh meal is this bell pepper and zucchini gnocchi. Started getting stuff ready. This was pretty similar to yesterday. This is like more breadcrumbs and stuff. Lots of vegetables diced up, ready to go in the oven. So yeah, we'll get back to you when it's done. Megan's just sprinkling on some last minute breadcrumbs, but this is what it looks like. We're having brain fart after brain fart tonight trying to make this meal because we ended up putting all of the vegetables that we chopped in the pan in the oven. We weren't even supposed to do that. The onions and parsley were supposed to be out, but it's whatever. It all gets combined anyways, but made things a little bit interesting. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully it tastes good. But yeah, that's all of our HelloFresh for the week. Morning everyone, happy Friday. Last day of the week. It's 9:30 basically right now, and Sierra and I are going to go work out. Slower morning, that's kind of been the theme this week, but not a whole lot on the to-do list today except for working out and then probably studying for like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know if we're gonna do that here or if we're gonna go somewhere, but that's kind of the plan. So just heated up some lunch. We had leftovers from dinner yesterday, and then I also just heated up these mozzarella sticks that Megan and I made in the air fryer a little bit ago, so hopefully we can kind of finish that off. And I've got some sauce heated up here, so yeah. So once Sierra and I finish up lunch, we are going to try and study for a little bit. All right, today's study vibe is going to be at home, but it's going to be on the couch, so I need to, actually, I basically have everything already out here. So I'm just going to get cozy and put something on TV and mostly review stuff that I got wrong in the exam. We have found ourselves in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru for dinner. All right, Chick-fil-A is home. Megan and I always get the chicken nuggets. And we've got some college gymnastics on, it's MSU versus Alabama.